Are afraid to stand up for what's right. Most people are just making decisions on what's right for them. Even if it's not morally the right thing to do, they do it because if they don't, it's going to affect their career. And we have to change that mentality of just thinking about ourselves and stop making decisions on what's going to benefit me. When we start making decisions on what's going to benefit in terms of justice, in terms of equality, in terms of honesty, honor, morality, but instead we choose to make decisions on what's right for us, what's going to benefit us. And that's why the world is in this stage now, because every day people are making decisions on what's right for them, even if it's not the right decision, in terms of justice, even if they don't care, because as long as it benefits them, they don't care. And that's why we have gotten to this point. We have all this doubt in us. We ask ourselves, every time we're going to make a decision, we always ask ourselves, is it safe? Is it safe for me? Is it popular? If I do this, are people going to laugh at me? Am I going to be seen as crazy? And also, is it politic? Am I going to get in trouble? Am I breaking the law with this? But we never ask ourselves, is this the correct thing to do? Is this right? And consciousness asks that question, is it right? And like I said, sometimes we have to take a path that is not popular, that is not safe or politic. But we must take it because it is right. To overcome the fear of being laughed at, we have to overcome the fear of people seeing us as weird or as crazy. We have to overcome all this because in our hearts, in our souls, in our consciousness, we know it is the correct, it is the right thing to do. And the world is like this today, in such a mess, because good people have just sat back and done nothing whilst evil runs everything. While there's whole corruption, while there's people committing all kinds of criminal acts in government, everywhere. The rich elite, powerful people that run the world committing all these crimes, enslaving everybody. And the good people that know about this and know this is going on just sit there day after day doing nothing. And it's great that people are talking about freedom and liberation and human advancement and development, and it's really good, and it shows that people are waking up. It shows that people know what's going on now, because I see it more and more people that I would never have thought, will be saying stuff like, there's so much corruption, we need freedom, and talking about liberation. People that I never in my life would have thought I'll be having a political discussion with them, nowadays actually have come up to me and talked to me about it, which shows is a sign that people are waking up, humanity is evolving, humanity is starting to open their eyes to what's going on. And so I go to these events and people are talking about this, and it's great. But there's a thing, more people are talking about this because the corruption and the oppression by the system is getting more and more obvious. Every day it's getting more and more obvious. So people are starting to, it's more clear, people are starting to realize it. But one thing is to talk about this. And it's very easy to talk about this. Anyone can sit there and complain about the system. Another is to take action. And the thing is, most of us say, we want to see freedom, we want to see liberation, we want to see a change. Most of us say, we want to make a change. But in reality, we only kind of want it. In reality, we don't really feel that desire to be free. We don't feel that need to be free. And I'm telling you right now, in order to make a change, if you really want to make a change, you have to feel the desire. You have to feel the need to free and to make a change. Because anyone can say they want to make a change. But your words have to have meaning. You have to have the desire. You have to want it badly. And it's like that video I saw on YouTube about this coach, this motivation coach, talking about the story of the guru, of this guy of this young man who wanted to be successful and make money. So he went to a guru. So the guru says, when you feel the need to be successful as bad as you wanted to breathe, then you be successful. And it has to be the same with freedom and change. When you want to see freedom, when you want to make a change as bad as you want to breathe, then you make that change. Because I'm telling you, if you really want to make a change, you have to be 100%, 110% committed to this. You have to live it, you have to breathe it. Because when you really feel that desire, and I'm actually talking to myself as well, because there's days where I have to motivate myself. I have to physically motivate myself to keep making videos, keep writing articles, keep basically updating my blog and all this stuff. There's days where I have to basically force myself to do it, and it's because we need to make that desire. We have to have that desire, just like you feel the desire to eat when you're hungry. You have to feel the desire to make a change when you see all this injustice, and when you see your brother starving to death, and all these corrupt wars and unjust wars and invasion. You have to feel the need to make a change.